Episode 1 of Task sets up a story of two men on opposite sides of the law. Tom Brandis, a former priest turned FBI agent, and Robbie Prendergast, a struggling father figure who turns to crime. Both carry the weight of family, faith, and failure, and both are pulled into a violent cycle that threatens to consume everyone around them. The episode mixes personal drama with crime thriller intensity, showing how choices made out of desperation can spiral into chaos. We meet Tom Brandis living in Philadelphia with his daughter Emily. Once a priest, he is now an FBI agent, still haunted by his son Ethan, who is in prison for a crime connected to their family. His friend, Father Daniel George, questions whether Tom has truly found his new path or if he's just running from his old one.
Roars up to his old tricks, trying to convince us all that Christ is in everything. He's even in this table here. Hello? Christ? Hello? Oh. He must be taking a crap.
This sets up Tom as a man caught between two worlds, faith and justice. His shift from priest to FBI agent symbolizes a struggle for redemption. Ethan's imprisonment becomes a shadow over Tom, representing the guilt and failure he can't escape. Robbie Prendergast works as a garbage truck driver with his best friend Cliff Broward. He lives in his late brother's house, raising his kids Wyatt and Harper, along with his niece Maeve. Tired of struggling and unhappy with his life, Robbie leans into a desperate plan to commit robberies with Cliff and their friend Peaches.
You remember that house on Murdoch? Place we've been staking out the past couple weeks. We're going in tonight.
This will make for a very nice down payment on the wedding venue.
Family here is both a gift and a curse. Robbie is trying to provide for children who aren't his, but it comes at the cost of his freedom and choices. Maeve's anger, having given up her own life to help, symbolizes sacrifice turning into resentment. Robbie's choice to rob drug dealers shows how trying to survive can sometimes lead to bigger problems. Robbie, Cliff, and Peaches successfully steal from local drug dealers. But their targets are not random. The dealers are connected to a biker gang called the Dark Hearts. Their short-term gain sets them on a collision course with much bigger problems. The robberies show how desperation fuels bad choices.
Old friends in town, taking them up to Hoppers.
Don't come back with a DUI.
Nah, they can't catch me. I know these roads like the back of my hand.
By targeting criminals, Robbie convinces himself that it's justified, but the line between survival and crime becomes blurred. The Dark Hearts show the bigger danger of getting involved in a violent world that's hard to escape. Tom's boss, Kathleen McGinty, informs him of a series of robberies against drug houses. Most of the victims have ties to the Dark Hearts. Tom is asked to lead a new task force with Lizzie Stover, Alea Clinton, and Anthony Grasso. Their base is set up in a confiscated stash house.
I don't know what's happening.
It's like smells like mildew. It's like dank and really skunky, and I just feel
noses,
that.
I think we're just polite enough not to mention.
Hey, no, my cousin nearly got really sick from having black mold in her shower, so I'm just flagging. Like, that smell might not be.
Smell.
Yes, the house definitely has a scent. I got some deodorizers.
The task force working in a former stash house is symbolic. Law enforcement is literally building order on the ruins of crime. But it also shows how fragile the line is between good and evil. Tom taking the job reluctantly shows his struggle between doing his duty and following his faith. Robbie, Cliff, and Peaches hit the home of a dealer named Deric. Things go wrong fast. Deric's girlfriend unmasks Peaches. Deric recognizes Robbie's voice, and when a biker arrives, a gunfight erupts. Peaches and the biker are killed, forcing Robbie and Cliff to also kill Deric and his girlfriend. Masks represent identity and safety. So when Peaches loses his mask, symbolically, he's the first one to die. In the middle of the chaos, Deric's young son Sam walks in.
Yeah, where's friends?
Did you hear fireworks?
Yeah, we heard them too.
But Robbie doesn't leave him behind. Instead, he takes Sam home, carrying the sleeping boy into his house. Sam symbolizes innocence trapped in cycles of violence. Robbie's decision to take him could be seen as protective, but it also drags the boy deeper into the criminal world. It raises the question, is Robbie saving Sam or further corrupting him? By morning, Tom and the task force arrive at the crime scene, but Sam is gone. They see the aftermath, but not the child who connects everything together.
What's he doing in the basement anyway?
His father made him sleep there when he acted up. I was just talking to one of the neighbors.
And we're sure the boy was here last night?
The same neighbor said his son rode bikes with Sam around 6 p.m. He was here.
This near miss highlights the tension between law and crime. Tom is close to discovering Robbie's secret, but Robbie's loyalty and protective instincts keep the truth hidden. It shows how fragile justice can be when blood ties and desperate choices get in the way. Episode 1 of Task sets up a story of broken families, desperate choices, and the thin line between law and crime. Tom is searching for redemption through justice, while Robbie is drowning under the weight of responsibility. Both men are trapped by family, both are haunted by guilt, and both are heading toward inevitable collision. The final image of Robbie carrying Sam into his house is a haunting symbol of how innocence gets caught up in violence, and how every choice, whether in faith or in crime, has consequences. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.